if you're ready to create new words and guess what those words are made from, then you're ready for Portmanteau. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, players will be working together to guess portmanteaus that each other are making up. And those are basically just new words that are a mash of two other words. So when a player is the speaker, they will take the box and they will flip over two of the speaker tiles into the box, which will show them which words they will be using. So for this one, I'm going to be using this card and this card here. And of course, I would not let my team know what those cards are, because then it'd be too easy to guess. So basically, first I would have to name those things. So I think that this one is a sign, and I think the one in the top is the act of whisking. So I'm just going to put whisk. And then I would decide what part of the first word that I would use. So I might just use the S. You can use the whole word if you want, one or two letters. And basically you want to look at what options you have available still for the number of letters in the word. So right now I have all of the options available. So I might just use that and this. And then I would say that my word is 4 letters. And I would say that it is sisk. And then my team would collaborate and discuss what they think that those words could possibly be, and they can talk about all the different images and what they think something is. So somebody might say that this is a bagel or a donut or something else, and they're just trying to rule things out. If they think it absolutely can't start with S or end with ISK, then they're going to rule those out. If they guess correctly and they say, hey, I think it's those 2 cards, then we've completed that tile, and we'll set it to the side because now we don't need any 4-letter words. If for whatever reason they guess incorrectly, they're saying, I think it's that and this, then we will flip that over into the danger side. And basically now if we get another 4-letter word wrong that we've created, we will lose the game. But if the next time somebody makes a 4-letter word, we get it right, same thing, we'll just remove that there. Players will win if they are able to get one of each of the different lengths of words, and they'll lose, like I said, if they have a number on danger and get that one wrong. I really like the concept of this game. I think that it's silly and funny, and you can have a lot of fun discussing what the images are and what words they could possibly be. Somebody might say that this image is a computer, someone might say it's a laptop, someone might say it's a screen. There's so many different ways that you can kind of view things, and the images are purposely vague because of that, so that you can kind of use them to the best of your ability. Where it's difficult is then when you're saying, hey, it's a computer, and you're writing that down, of course, not communicating that to your team because of how the game works, then they're saying, oh no, it's a screen, so that can't possibly end or begin in C or anything like that. They're ruling things out that might actually be the way we're trying to go with it. So there's so much to consider. You have to look at all 9 images and really think about all the different ways that they could possibly be perceived. Where I have a problem with this game is that it is insanely difficult to win. When you're using a lot more letters, like the 7 and 8, it does become a little bit easier because you're using so many letters from the words that you're creating that it's a lot easier to guess, because people are like, okay, they're using almost the entirety of the word bagel, so it's got to be this image here. But when you have to do like that 3 or even the 4-letter words, it's very difficult because you're making a 3-letter word like fly or sop or bop or something like that, and people are saying like, oh, there's like 6 of these images could start with B, or 5 of these images could end in P, something like that. So it is really, really difficult to win the game because you have to get through each number in order to win. And that can get really frustrating, especially if you're with a group who's really intent on winning and you end up playing a bunch or trying to win a bunch and you're just really not getting there. So I do get a little bit frustrated with the win condition. I kind of wish it was more based on a scale of how many numbers did you get through or something like that. I think that would have been a little bit more fun for, at least for the groups that I've played with. But overall, I think that the concept is cool, the game itself is cool, and I do like how much variety there is because there are a lot of images to choose from. But you can check out my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.